The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's home run on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
On the quick.
Stroud from the pistol. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Oh, my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. The gun, Howard. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard.
He's got Turner for the completion.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Howard.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38.
And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here's ETN on 1st down.
Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quick throw to the left is complete. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 3rd and 8.
11.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Howard looking to pass.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
38-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Throwing here. Howard. Throwing all the way to the end zone here.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
No motion to Lamb, right. On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result.
It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
What? Oh,
Here he goes. 3rd and long.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's White on the return. They pull out the reverse.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing now, Howard. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
Howard now, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has it at the 33. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. What's going to bring up 3rd down? But those are the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
All right. Tony.
Stroud going to go for it. He finds its target. That's Hill. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe that was Tyrese Anderson. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Let's go.
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Etienne again.
And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hey, T-Cars.
Now Howard to throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right. At 18. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. At 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Let's go.
Again, Stroud. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Stroud again. Complete over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Stroud. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
South.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Stroud from the pistol. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it downs from 37.
All right. Tony.
First down, Stroud. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. It's a screen to Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, Cowboys.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. We've got a screen to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
18, what's up?
Back to throw, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Take go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Go.
Out of the gun, Howard. He's got Turner for the completion. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set up. Hut, hut.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
60 by 6.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football, even at the elementary.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown.
It's happy. Get these 3 points.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Motion the slot man right.
First down, a run with Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right? 118, what's that?
Now it's Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off, Trey Amos. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker.
He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him.
Offense up to the line pass.
A gain of 12. And
picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Oh, hey. Let the hot. Ready?
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, south. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going the out route complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, hey. 18. That's it.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Howard. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. 60 Bison.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in by Turner. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Set.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, don't recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll run. ETN. Will So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
One more time with ETN. He won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They're going to run with ETN. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders looking like they'll start this season with a win. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
31, Cowboys 14. And Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 118. What's up? Yep.
Third and long for him here. And they pick him off again! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. We're going to pass it here. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's incomplete left side.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Cowboys.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Set up. 60 Eagles. Set up.
Fourth down, Howard. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. To the air, Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, let's go. 11, 118, let's hit.
They'll throw, third and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that brings up fourth and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Stroud from the pistol. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. To score this as a win for the Commanders.
And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.